Hey guys, welcome back. Thought we might do a little something different here today. Man, it is pouring the rain here today, and it's going to pour all day tomorrow, and sounds like part of the day on Friday. So we're kind of caught up right now in the greenhouse. And I got lots of stuff that needs to be watered, but I'm always afraid to water things when it's going to be cloudy for a day day after day. Because I don't like for things to lay wet. In a situation like that, you'll run into trouble with fungus and stem rot and that kind of thing. So as long as the sun's not shining, even if it is dry, I don't worry too much about it. So today I thought that I would kind of give you guys a little bit of a tour of my girls' kennel. We built this kennel about 3 years ago, and it was really kind of an experiment in the beginning. We never dreamed, that the girls could actually make a business out of this. They were only 12 and 15 years old, and we built them some outdoor kennels to keep people's dogs and pets when they were away on vacation. Well, we finished the kennel outside there and put a sign out by the road, and within 3 hours they had their first customer. Now, I guess probably the greenhouse has helped that, because our customers have watched my girls grow up, and they've watched them take care of animals, and they know that they're animal lovers, and I'm sure that has helped. So their business has really taken off. And my oldest daughter has graduated from high school, and she has decided that she would like to do this full time. Now, it's kind of like this business is really similar to my business with the greenhouse, because it seems like your busiest time is through the summer and spring break. So the girls have learned that, and they try to keep as many, and they need to really expand, because you really need to make your money through the summer, and they have found that out. For example, right now is a day when they don't have any dogs, and I thought it was a perfect opportunity to show you guys how we built this kennel. And that's really kind of the center point of my channel, is to kind of show you how that you can think outside the box. You don't have to go with the flow and just do what everyone else is doing, and you can still make a living, and you can be happy doing that. So I thought I would show you that what my girls have done here. And in the beginning, we helped them a little bit, and I financed and built this building for them. But I told them when the building was done, I was done, and they're on their own after that. So we got this done about I guess it'll be 3 years ago, and they have done everything themselves. They take care of all the paperwork, they take care of the appointments, and of course they take care of all the dogs and cats. And they've kept a little bit of everything. They've had everything from lizards to baby sheep, and it's kind of an interesting thing for them, and they love it. My oldest daughter says she wouldn't want to do anything else. So I told them I would support them in whatever direction they wanted to go. If they chose to go to college, I would sure support them in that, but they've decided, or she has decided not to do that. She would rather work at this, and they've got quite a customer base now that they can afford to, people are starting to depend on them. So it's turned out to be a really good thing. But I kind of wanted to show you how we built it. We knew nothing when we started this project about it. We just kind of winged it, and I'll take the camera here and kind of show you how we did. First off, we had our kennels custom built. They are 3 foot wide by 6 foot long, powder coated, and we found a company that makes 1/4 inch thick sheets of plastic, and we kind of lined the inside of them with that plastic. Easier to keep clean, and it also keeps the dogs from coming in contact with one another. No dog ever even sees another dog, and that way you don't ever have trouble. Even with this fine, I think this wire is 2 by 4, you can still have a little bit of trouble with dogs, biting through it. So we made sure to do that. We did leave one panel out down here on the end because oftentimes you will have a customer that will want to keep two dogs beside of each other to kind of comfort one another when they're here. So we did leave that one there empty for that. But we built, this is a 3x6 indoor. Of course, our building is heated and air conditioned. And then we built a doggy door here that the girls can control with a rope and a little pulley system that goes back there to the back. I'll see if I can get that. They can open this door from inside the room here, and they don't have to get in with the dog. So they can control that, and then they just hook it with these little hooks here, and that allows the dog to go in or out. So they also have a 3x6 outdoor kennel also, and all the plastic sheeting is out there as well, so they can choose to go in or out. But if they have a dog that is a little bit touchy and they can't handle it, or if they're afraid that it might bite, then they can one of the girls will go outside, kind of call it out, and then the other one will shut the door, and then they can clean the pen and feed and water, and that way everybody stays safe. But they haven't really had hardly any of that kind of trouble over the past 3 years, and literally hundreds of visits. They've probably only had 3 or 4 dogs that they were afraid of, so not a huge deal. But we just built these doors. I'll see if I can get in there and show you, out of barn sliding. They're kind of the channels, and it's going to be awful dark right in here. Probably can't see that, but anyway, you might be able to see it better from back here. We just bolted some the sliding door channels to the wall. Took some of the 1/4-inch plastic and used it for the door, and it works really good, and it seals off pretty tight. So the girls are up to they can keep 12 dogs comfortably at this point, but if a lot of times people want to double them up, and they've kept up to 18 dogs at a time. And they are wanting to expand. We've got another room over here that's kind of a storage room that they're wanting to expand, put some doggy doors in back there. So that's probably this next summer's project. Alrighty, so we usually keep it around 65 to 70 in here, kind of like your house. And we built the kennel with the idea of having it to look more like someone's home than anything else, to try to keep, comfort the dogs, something that they've kind of been used to seeing. And I don't know if it really makes a difference or not, but we thought the cozier and homier it looked, the better when we built it. So, and in here is their bathing area. Take a walk in here. We just got this done last year. Put them in a bathtub and a bathing station. So a lot of times people would like to have their dogs bathed before they take them home, and that's the reason we did that. So that pretty well covers this part of the building. So we'll take a walk over and look at we built them a little office there. I'll show you that. All right, we'll take a walk over here. Okay, right in here is a little room that we built because when we built the kennel, we never anticipated the noise. You put 10 or 15 dogs in a room, and when you go in that room, you can't hardly hear anything but those dogs. And it was hard for the girls to do business with their customers in there, and they were outside in the bad weather trying to do it. And so we built an extension to the kennel here, and kind of got it away from the dogs, and kind of turned it into a room that they could keep cats in, that would also be away from the racket and all the dogs. So far it's turned out pretty good. So they can come in this little room and take care of what business they need to. Now you can get on Pratt's Greenhouse Facebook page and scroll back, and we did a video on building this room. We did this with all hand tools. Didn't use anything but hand tools, and It took a while, but we eventually got her done, and it's turned out pretty good. We didn't want any windows in it purposefully because we wanted it quiet. So we sealed it up, insulated it very well, and that keeps it as quiet as possible. It's worked out pretty good. But anyway, I'll show you this. Next clip will be a little video that we did last summer for their business to put out there, and I'll just kind of throw that in there. The quality is not great because I had to download it from their Facebook page, so I thought I would throw that in there. Y'all check that out, and we thank you for watching. Catch up with you on the next video.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home.